Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into the wild, confronting a danger that's as real as it gets, surviving wild animal attacks. Picture this, you're trekking through the wilderness, the sun on your face, the wind at your back. When suddenly, you find yourself face to face with a predator. It's in these moments, when your heart's pounding like a drum and your instincts are screaming, that knowing what to do can mean the difference between life and death. Whether you're an experienced adventurer or a weekend warrior, remember this. Nature is as unpredictable as it is beautiful. But fear not, my friends, because knowledge is power. And today, we're arming ourselves with the essential tips and tricks that could one day save your life. Let's turn you from prey into survivors. Out in the wild, knowledge is your greatest weapon. And when it comes to surviving animal encounters, understanding their behavior is mission critical. Remember, most animals aren't out there looking for a fight. They attack when they feel threatened, surprised, or need to protect their young. It's pure instinct. Think of it like this. You wouldn't want a stranger barging into your home unannounced, would you? It's the same for animals. Their territory is their sanctuary. So, the first rule of survival is respect. Respect their space, respect their boundaries, and always be aware of your surroundings. Look for signs of animal activity, tracks, scat, even disturbed vegetation. These are nature's warning signals telling you who's been around and what they might be up to. The more you understand their language, the better equipped you'll be to avoid potentially dangerous situations. And if you do find yourself face to face with a wild animal, remember the golden rule: stay calm. Panic is your worst enemy. Take deep breaths, steady your nerves, and remember, a calm mind is a clear mind. Remember, we're visitors in their world. Let's act like it. We humans, we communicate with our eyes. A glance, a stare, a knowing look, it's all part of our social dance. But out in the wild, direct eye contact can be a dangerous game, especially with predators like big cats. Think of it from their perspective. A direct stare is a challenge, a sign of dominance, an invitation for confrontation. And trust me, you don't want to pick a fight with a lion or a tiger. So, what's the best course of action? Avoidance, my friends. Keep your eyes downcast, focusing on the ground a few feet in front of you. This shows the animal that you're not a threat, that you respect their space, and that you're not looking for trouble. But here's the catch. While avoiding eye contact is crucial, so is maintaining peripheral vision. You need to be aware of the animal's movements, its body language, any signs of aggression. And whatever you do, don't turn your back on the animal. Instead, back away slowly and deliberately, maintaining that non-threatening posture. It's all about projecting an air of calm confidence. In the animal kingdom, size matters. It's a visual cue that often determines the pecking order, who backs down and who stands their ground. And when you're facing a potential predator, making yourself appear larger can be a lifesaver. Think about it. Would you rather tangle with a small, timid creature or a large, imposing figure? Predators are opportunistic hunters, and they're less likely to attack something that seems like more trouble than it's worth. So, how do you transform yourself from prey to protector? It's all about using your body language to create the illusion of size and dominance. If you're confronted by a predatory animal, raise your arms above your head, spread your legs slightly, and open your jacket wide. This creates a larger silhouette, making you appear more intimidating. Another effective technique is to stand on a rock or a fallen log. This elevates your position, giving you a height advantage and making you appear even more imposing. And don't underestimate the power of voice. A deep, loud shout can startle a predator, giving you precious seconds to assess the situation and plan your next move. By making yourself appear larger and more intimidating, you can deter potential predators and increase your chances of survival. Silence may be golden in the human world, but out in the wild, it can be deafening. Animals rely on their senses to navigate their surroundings, and sound plays a crucial role in their survival. That's why using noise as a deterrent can be an effective strategy for warding off potential threats. Think about it. A sudden loud noise is startling, unexpected, and often associated with danger. It's a signal that something is amiss, and for many animals, it's enough to send them running in the opposite direction. So, how do you harness the power of sound to your advantage? First and foremost, carry a whistle or an air horn whenever you venture into the wilderness. These small, lightweight tools can produce a piercing sound that can travel long distances, alerting animals to your presence and potentially deterring them from approaching. clapping your hands, yelling, banging on pots and pans. Any sudden, unexpected sound can startle an animal and give you the upper hand. The key is to be loud, be assertive, and be unpredictable. By using noise as a deterrent, you're creating a safety zone around yourself, signaling to potential threats that you're not an easy target. It could be the difference between a close call and a safe return. It's the age-old question, fight or flight. When danger rears its head, our instincts tell us to either confront the threat or run for our lives. But in the wild, the answer isn't always so clear-cut. Running, for instance, might seem like the obvious choice when faced with a predator, but here's the catch: running can actually trigger a chase response in many predators. It's like a primal instinct, an irresistible urge to pursue fleeing prey. So what's the alternative? Sometimes, the best defense is a good offense. If the animal attacks, you need to fight back with everything you've got. Aim for the eyes and nose. These are vulnerable areas that can inflict pain and disorient the attacker. Use whatever you have at your disposal: rocks, sticks, even your bare hands. Remember, your goal is to deter the animal, to convince it that you're not an easy target. Fight with ferocity, with determination, with the will to survive. But choosing to fight is a last resort. Assess the situation, trust your instincts, and make the decision that gives you the best chance of survival. When venturing into bear country, there's one essential item that should be at the top of your packing list: bear spray. This isn't just another piece of gear, it's a potential lifesaver, a powerful deterrent that can stop a charging bear in its tracks. Think of it like this: bear spray is your last line of defense, your emergency button when all else fails. It's a highly concentrated pepper spray that, when sprayed in a bear's face, causes extreme irritation to the eyes, nose, and lungs. This intense discomfort can be enough to deter even the most determined attacker, giving you precious time to escape. But bear spray is only effective if you know how to use it. Before you head out into the wilderness, familiarize yourself with the canister. Practice removing the safety clip and learn how to aim and fire accurately. If a bear is charging towards you, aim for its face and spray in a continuous stream. And here's a crucial tip: always carry bear spray in an accessible location, like a hip holster or chest pouch. Bear spray is a powerful tool, but it's not a guarantee of safety. We've talked about facing down danger, about standing your ground, about fighting back with everything you've got, but the truth is, the best way to survive a wild animal attack is to avoid it altogether. Think of it like this: prevention is better than cure. It's far easier to steer clear of trouble than it is to extricate yourself from it once it's found you. So, how do you become a master of avoidance? A ninja of the wilderness? It all starts with awareness. When you're out in the wild, be present, be observant, be attuned to your surroundings. Look for signs of animal activity, listen for unusual noises, and trust your gut instinct. If something feels off, it probably is. Remember, we're visitors in their home, and it's our responsibility to tread lightly. We've journeyed deep into the heart of the wild, explored the dangers, and learned the skills to survive. But there's one final lesson, one that underpins everything we've discussed: respect. Respect for the wild, respect for its creatures, respect for the delicate balance that binds us all. We're not conquerors here, but guests in a realm far older and grander than ourselves, and with that privilege comes responsibility. Remember, wild animals are just that, wild. When we venture into their world, we enter on their terms, bound by their rules. So let's tread lightly, let's minimize our impact, let's leave no trace of our passing. Let's remember that we're not separate from nature, but an integral part of it. Congratulations, my friends, you've made it. You've faced your fears, armed yourself with knowledge, and emerged from the wild wiser and more capable than ever before. But this is just the beginning. The wild is calling, beckoning you to explore its hidden wonders, to test your limits, to discover the strength that lies within. So pack your bags, lace up your boots, and head out into the great outdoors. Embrace the challenge, savor the adventure, and never stop exploring. The wild is waiting, and it's yours to discover. So, there you have it, folks. We've covered a lot of ground today, learned some vital skills, and hopefully, banished a few fears along the way. Remember, the wild is a powerful force, but it's not an insurmountable one. Knowledge is your compass, courage your guide, and respect your constant companion. Until next time, this is your friend Bear Grylls, signing off.